I'm in the wrong spot. You can't see it. Oh well. Um, yeah, May 20th, and we got the white roof thing going. I can't see it in the camera. You can see the moon up there though. That roof I can see ice drops all over it. The others are frosted, but that one looks like there's ice drops on it. Interesting, huh? Yeah. Oh, and I hear Ron's supposed to be here today. His truck went to the shop last night. And, I'm going to hop on it this time because I don't want to walk. Oh, now I'll walk on it. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what today brings. That wasn't supposed to show up until tonight, maybe tomorrow. It showed up yesterday. So I got it put together. Reviews I was reading on it say that's just too small. Apparently you can buy a bigger one from DeWalt. They say it works better. Well, I ain't worried too much about it. I gotta take the cover off the knife yet. Reviews also said, oh, it's so front heavy, it's just not balanced, blah, blah, blah. Well, I think people were putting this handle up here. By the way, it's hinged here over center latch. Unlatch it, it folds in half. I don't think that's too bad. You just hold up a little on that end. I mean, I gotta lean over a little bit, but I can probably grab it at the top and brace my forearm against where the battery goes and do it one-handed too. We'll see. It's gonna be just about right for Thailand, Becky. And another thing that they were saying in the reviews that people were upset about, oh, they really thought about it. You can't check the gauge on the battery. Yeah, because the gauge is right there on the battery. You got to push a button on it to read it. Well, you know when the damn thing's low, it quits. And it's 2-speed. That's another thing the reviews all talked about. Low works great for most things. You got low or high. Hold the button in to squeeze it, and that's high. Cruise is pretty good. I think low is probably going to be pretty good for most things. And yeah, I lied. I'm not going to be able to brace that on my forearm. But hey, it is what it is. Price is a hell of a lot less than a decent gas powered. Well, at least less than a decent gas powered used to be. And I don't got to worry about the shitty gas fucking the carburetor up. I don't know how many freaking gas powered we've had over the years. It used to last a long time until Oregon went to the shitty gas in the 80s. Oh, and I gotta tell a quick one. Brooke has to go down and work on a generator in Sweet Home, Oregon today. She's gotta go change the block heater on it. That's gonna be the only job she has today. Maybe she'll be home by dinner. I told her, I said, oh, you've got a long trip today. And she goes, yeah, all I'm gonna do is drive all day. So, and yeah, what a dog's life. It's cold outside, so you gotta bring him in and keep him warm. We'll see if it warms up today and what the heck it does. But I figured I better show you that. $158 and change off of Amazon. Free shipping. Could have got the same thing. I got it without the battery, just the bare tool. Could have got the same thing at Wilco Farm Store, but the Hillsborough store and the Newburgh store didn't have any. So I either had to go to McMinnville. Of course, the day after we were at McMinnville is when we ordered this one. And the only other one was Lake Oswego, and I ain't going over there to go to a farm store. That's a big city. Fancy city. Anyway, $10 less off Amazon, and I didn't have to go anywhere to get it. All I had to do, you got to put the handle on. It's not on when you get it, and you got to put that little guard on. But it looks like it's going to be a pretty decent. And like I said, all the reviews were good except for, oh, the balance is wrong. You know, of course they could have put a strap on there too, so you can carry it on your shoulder. It makes it different. And I actually have, they send the grease guns, of all things. Of all things. She puts it here, gets grease all over. The grease guns come with a frickin' strap. 2 little hooks right there to hook to. Put it around your shoulder. I don't know how you run a grease gun with a strap on it. But there's like 3 of those straps around here somewhere. So, you know, if we decide, we'll figure out how to put it on here. It doesn't look like it'd be too bad to do something and strap it on. Hey, she actually fired up without jump starting her. Can't tell where I went. Tracked it all the way, even on the hardest ground down there. I got in there and got a slot into that ditch. And now let's just give you a little hint here. The track closest to where the water was, I had that track in the water going in there. That's how far up it was. And it's still draining out of there. And I got over there and got that huge branch out. That's about a 40-foot branch. It must have been kind of upright more than it was out, I guess. So, at least that much is done. And there's really no way to get this down here to drain out. I mean, I'd have to cut, a 2 or 3 foot deep ditch over there going toward the bridge. Another one about the same depth here to the creek. And over here, I'd have to cut down almost to the bottom of the ditch that's there to get this to drain. And hey, looky there. Oh yeah, they're spraying the neighbors today. Finally doing something with all their weeds. I don't know, there's at least a half dozen out there running around with backpack sprayers. And the wind's been blowing this way all day, so we'll see what happens when they get down here. You know, last year they didn't kill it off, but they stunted a 10-foot strip on this side of the fence when we really needed the pasture. And anybody that doesn't know, one of the uses of glyphosate is as a growth regulator. A lot of the grass seed guys use it so that the plant doesn't grow, but it'll still put off a good seed head. So they don't have as much straw to contend with when they're done. And I've had some little overspray. That calf better just be passed out. I have to check on that. Spraying field edges once with a little breeze, and that little breeze kind of did a little on the edge of the field. It went from like 4 inches tall up to 5 inches tall over a 20-foot stretch when I went in to cut hay on it. And I didn't even realize it had drifted. Didn't kill anything, just stunted it good. So there's your tidbit on that. Hey look, Ron was here today. I was going to get him and Tylen on video while they were using that weed eater, but there he is. But that didn't happen because I was sitting on the excavator, so. And, you know, it's old, requires both hands full time, but there it is. She got quite a bit down below the barn and back where the trailers were parked, and found out that my mother sprayed that back there where the trailer was with glyphosate. So the plan of letting the cows have that got nixed because there's a 40-day hold on it. There didn't used to be, but they decided there is now. But with what she did, She went through 2 big batteries. These are 5 amp hour. I think it's a 2 amp hour that's in it right now. And it needs to go on a charger. It's not dead, but I think I got quite a bit done. And where the trailer was, you're looking at 50-foot long strip, about 12 feet wide. And she got probably at least twice that done below the barn, which was a bunch of real heavy, messy crap. So, but yeah, you saw the day. Ron and I kind of goofed off later today. I was hoping to get a squirrel that was eating on the little bit of ground feed that come out of the grinder mixer when we were grinding, but he never popped his nose back out. And I'll texted the government lady about next door here, because every time they want to spray out here, they always do it when the wind blows. Last year it did a good number on about the first 15 feet of pasture from the barn down to the creek. She informed me that, they were out there with the spraying for broadleaf and just special stuff. But they were also spraying some glyphosate, but only where there was some grass that they couldn't get to kill off. Well, I don't know. This is all grass up here with wild radish. And the only other spot that a lot of grass out there is down at the other end of part of what used to be the hay field, which I believe the grasses that are in there they're having trouble with is a variety of ryegrass that got into that field across the road, and he's been almost 10 years trying to get it out of there, and glyphosate don't cut it. It takes a lot of different sprays and a lot of times using it before you get anything done with it. So, not my deal, right? In the meantime, yeah, it's all weeds. Guess I just need to get used to it and quit griping about it. So, anyway, hope you all had a good Friday, and hope everybody has a good weekend. I'm going in, put the video up, find some dinner, that kind of thing.